In this segment, we will take a close look at two of the discourse level particles, the topic marker wa and mo, which means too or also. The main function of particle wa is topicalization, a grammatical process of singling out a definite element to be commented on. A definite element means that we assume that the topic has been already introduced and is the common knowledge shared by the speaker and the hearer. Let's say someone said, 昨日この辞書を買いました. You can single out この辞書, this dictionary, as a definite element and comment on it. What is like the speaker waving a flag saying, hey, I'm going to talk about this dictionary that is sitting in front of us. この辞書は. What about it? I bought it yesterday. You can also single out the time adverbial 昨日 yesterday and say 昨日はこの辞書を買いました. Hey, I'm going to talk about yesterday. What about yesterday? I bought this dictionary. So what presents the topic as a mutual and common understanding between the speaker and the hearer that is followed by a comment as new information. This is a typical topic comment discourse, and you can topicalize almost any nouns and noun phrases. The other thing, important thing about wa is the topicalized subject is often omitted if the topic is obvious to the speaker and the hearer from the context, including watashi wa or anata wa, as I said before. To answer the question like, それは何ですか? You can simply say 辞書です without saying これは because the topic is already established. Particle wa also has multiple functions, not just topicalization and definiteness, but wa can contrast things as A versus B, and also can limit the scope of negation. This sentence, この雑誌は読みませんでした, contains all of these multiple functions. この雑誌 is topicalized, introduced as the definite element, contrasted as this magazine as opposed to any other magazine, and it's used with negative form to limit the scope. Another thing is particle wa replaces subject marker が and object marker を as in 日本語が好きです and その映画を見ました. If you want to topicalize 日本語 and say as for Japanese, wa replaces が they cannot coexist. If you want to single out その映画 that movie and say as for that movie, what replaces the object marker を. As for static locative marker に as in カナダに湖が多い what can either follow the particle or replace it. In the case of direction marker にwhat can follow the particle and coexist with it. As in, ケベックへは行きません. As I mentioned before, word order is freer in Japanese, and the topic tends to be put at the beginning of the sentence. For instance, いつ買い物をしますか is the default word order, but you can single out 買い物 shopping and say 買い物はいつしますか? For a sentence like テレビを見ますが映画を見ません what tends to be used as in テレビは見ますが映画は見ません to contrast the topics of TV and movies. Okay, let's move on to も similar to は も replaces が and を So 私が行きます if you want to say I'll go too, then 私も行きます Never 私がも行きます Same thing with 本を買います If you want to say I'll buy a book too, you must replace をwith も本も買います In the case of direction marker に、as in ケベックに行きます。も can either coexist or can replace it. I'll go to Quebec as well. Another thing about mo is, mo always follows the element to which the meaning to or also is added. In the sentence like 友達は今日も来ます。今日 today is clearly marked. In 友達も今日来ます。友達 my friend is clearly marked. And there is no ambiguity. While in English, if you say, my friend is coming today too, it is not clear which element my friend or today is referred to. Mo is also used with negative, and you do not have to use a different word, such as English either, as in, 私もわかりません。and これも美味しくありません。When you repeat mo, it means both A and B, as in テニスもゴルフもします。and 日本語もフランス語も話します。Finally, mo can be repeated and used with negative, meaning neither nor, as in 辞書も本も買いませんでした。and 今日も明日も勉強しません。Okay, so that is it about why